All right, this video we're going to go a little more in depth on Google Docs. So we're going to go up here to New, and we're going to create a new document. And the first thing you need to do when you make a document is title it. So go up here to the top left, and whatever you're working on, an assignment or something like that, or just taking some notes, please title your document. Don't make untitled documents. Okay, so, and then some things here on the top toolbar. If you just hover over these items, they tell you what they do. So this is an undo button, this is a redo, here's where you print, spell check, and then all these different formatting options for your text: bold, italic, underline, color. This changes the alignment of the text. You can make a numbered list, you can make it a bulleted list, indentation, etc. So we're just going to type some text, and I'm going to talk about some things when we type them. So I'm just going to start with my name. And for formatting, you highlight the text. You can change the size. There's so many different types of fonts. You can select and change. So I'm just going to kind of make this over the top. Align it, actually make it bigger. Okay. So if you did all these crazy things to the text and you're like, I just want it back to regular, you can click this icon right here to clear all the formatting, and it'll just do the standard default of Google Docs. Now you'll notice as I'm typing and doing all those things that Google Docs is automatically saving up here, so you don't need to worry about losing your progress if you accidentally close a tab. It saves every word that you type. So if I'm typing, this is just gibberish, but you'll see that it's saving up here, and now it's saved. Even before I finish typing all this stuff, it saves to the Google Drive. Now when you're doing long form type essays or research topics, things like that, you'll be typing for a really long time, and you may get tired, and you might start to make some mistakes. Okay, you'll notice that Google Docs just underlines stuff that it thinks is incorrect. So you can click on it, and it'll give you the suggested spelling of it. Oh, it thinks that was magic, but I was trying to be funny and say make, and then it doesn't. You can also click this button up here to see all of your spelling errors and grammar errors, and it'll give you a different suggestion. You can either ignore it or accept it and move on to the next word. Other cool things that Google Docs can do, you can add photos to your documents if you were creating a photo journal or other assignments for your classes. So you can go up here to Insert, Image, and you can upload something right from your computer, or if you have something saved on your Google Drive. But what I think is kind of cool is you can search the web directly in your Google Docs. So Google Images opens up, and you can search for something like a bike and scroll through lots of options. Click and then insert. And now we have a picture or an illustration of a bike. And you can resize that to what you want. You can even edit that if you wanted by clicking image options, like if you wanted to recolor it. Or there's a few photo adjustments, so you can make it more transparent. You can add some contrasts. And I'm just going to reset those things so it's back to how it was. Something else that's really helpful in Google Docs is creating a table. So sometimes you'll be in a planning stage of a project, and you might have to create a table to set some dates. You're going to go back to Insert, you're going to go to Table, and you're going to decide how big your table is. So how many rows, how many columns. You just kind of make it right here, and then your table will appear right there. So let's say you had all these values in here and you're like, actually, I only need 3 columns. You're going to go to your 4th column here. You're going to go up to Format, Table, and you're going to delete that column. Then you're down to 3. Or if you want to eliminate this row, same thing. You go to Format, you go to Table, and you'll delete that row right there. All right, so if you needed to collaborate with somebody on this, or if you need to share it with a teacher or family member or friend, you'll notice in the top right here, see how there's the share icon has a lock. That means only you can view it right now. So you want to share it with other people. So just like your email, just like Google Drive, you can start typing names in here and they will pop up and you can notify them through email. And they can either be an editor on your doc. You can have them just comment so they can highlight text and add comments. Or if you just want them to view it, click Viewer and then hit Send. And that's the basics for using Google Docs.